Hey everybody, I'm Rich G.
And I'm BJ Flagg, and this is episode 353, Creating a Company Culture That Attracts Talent.
This is a great topic.
Good, good topic.
Welcome to another episode of the Best Small Business Show, where we discuss trends, strategies, and tips to help you navigate the ever-evolving business landscape. What are we talking about today, BJ?
Today we are exploring the fascinating trend reshaping how small businesses create a company culture that attracts and keeps the right talent. So let's jump right in.
Cool.
Are you ready? All
yeah,
right.
I'm ready. So
you're ready.
Yeah, so why don't you start with the first one?
Good. Define your company values and mission. Whenever you're thinking about your company, clearly defining and articulating your company's core values and mission, it's hard, but I got to tell you, you got to do it everywhere. You have to really embrace what makes you unique. And can I get that across to other people? Am I right, Rich?
Yeah, first you have to tell your employees. Your employees need to know the company value and the mission, but then you need to communicate it out to your clients, to the community, so they understand, because every company has a unique mission, a unique value, and sometimes people are attracted to that. Employees are attracted to that.
Yeah, and you have to think of it as serving as a foundation of your company culture, and it's really what attracts that talent to you is those incredible values and beliefs. I'll give you an example. You ready?
Yeah.
Netflix is a really strong, well-defined culture, and their impact on talent acquisition is extremely apparent. Their concept is entertain the world. So it's a bold statement, right? It's a really bold statement, but they clearly define the values and mission to create a really high performance culture that attracts top talent that are passionate and about entertainment and innovation. Don't you feel that it's like, you feel it's solid.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah. Netflix, originally they were just sending out DVDs to people, but they really took over, and they are the leader, and they still are the leader in entertainment. And they are winning Oscars, they're winning Emmys, they're all of their programming. And that's like the first place I go if I want to go watch something. And to work there, to have that mission, to work there, it attracts the best of the best. There are lots of companies that do that. So you want to make sure that your culture, your mission, your values are communicated out to the world, and you will attract the best.
Oh, for sure. Absolutely.
So
give us number two.
Number two is you need to build a collaborative and empowering environment. When you create a workplace where collaboration is encouraged, your employees are going to feel empowered to contribute ideas and take initiative. It's almost like giving them the permission. A lot of companies keep everyone in silos, and you only have to do this, and this is. And if you make your environment more collaborative and empowering, great ideas happen, and your people feel like they could take chances and stuff. You can, and businesses need to take practical steps to foster that collaboration, that teamwork, and develop open communication with their people. Actually force them. No, talk to Steve and Mary about that, and give them, and most importantly, a sense of ownership among the employees. This is not my business. This is our business. We're all working together. I constantly say this to businesses. When the sea rises, all ships rise. So when the company does better, we all do better. And a lot of employees sometimes think it's it's just them and they have to stay in their own little desk and keep their head down. It's like, no, make it more collaborative and empowering. So here's a great example. One company that does this really well. My son works at Apple. Teams from different departments, like from design or hardware or software, they work closely from the earliest stages of product development. So they don't just come up with the product and then invite hardware and software in. This synergy that Apple has between diverse skill sets and perspectives has led to groundbreaking products like the iPhone, which seamlessly integrates hardware, software, design, everything. So it's just a great company.
Amazing. It's amazing. And when you think of how the Apple products have over time just kind of melded into your life, it's just phenomenal. And the amount of creativity is just unbounding. The one that I always think about is Patagonia. I love Patagonia. I actually told my kids, if you get me anything for Christmas, I want a new Patagonia beautiful jacket. And they were just like, Mom, what? I went, no, it's the best. It's going to cost something, but I absolutely love it. What's so special about Patagonia is they just encourage their employees to participate in environmental activism, in outdoor activities. This collaborative culture fosters such a strong sense of community and shared purpose. And what does it do? It results in higher employee morale and loyalty. I love their mission and values, and I understand it. And I had to have it. And
there was one company I worked for that we frequently did off-site stuff. Like we'd fly the whole leadership team down to, and I'm talking about 100, 150 people, down to Miami and South Beach. And we took over a low-income park that we renovated. We spent all day renovating. And it was a blast. It was really fun. So instead of just doing a business thing, we went down and did that. It was so much fun. And then another company I worked at never did stuff like that. And everybody kind of felt disaffected. It was all like, I'm in it for myself type of thing. And you felt it. So, and it's funny how it happens.
It's so different, right?
So what's number 3?
Encourage professional growth and development. This is an area where there are just certain companies who have done it right. If you explore how these companies can support the ongoing professional growth of their employees, you've solved the magic question. It is amazing how people react to being able to expand their knowledge. It is just fantastic. And it's glue. It's the glue that keeps them there. You can talk about the benefits of offering training programs, mentorship opportunities, and then, if you clearly define what that career progression path is, everybody can go on that path.
Yeah, a lot of companies don't realize that when you grow your people, you grow your company. And of course, half the people are going to embrace this and love it and thank you for this training opportunity. Then you get the 50% of the sad sacks. They're like, I don't want to do this. But what's great about this, and I tell this to a lot of my clients, when you elevate your people, you point to them and you show them, go, look, you're not getting a promotion because you're not growing. You're doing the same thing. You're important to the company, but you're not that important. And with the advent of AI, new software, new processes, new procedures, those people that don't want to grow and educate and learn are going to go to the side and ultimately not be needed. So
And this is an area where if you don't take advantage of it, think of the hybrid workers, think of the remote workers. If they don't continually show demonstrative acceptance of personal development, there's an issue. They're going to be forgotten, and it's really, really important.
Yeah, I read
Um,
this article on work from home, on how work from home is kind of faltering because people are forgetting the first letter of work. That when you're in the office, you're not looking at your phone, you're not goofing around, you're actually working. And a lot of people, not a lot, a certain percentage of people that are working from home are abusing that privilege. They're out taking their kids to the park or walking their dog and doing all these other things. And
yeah,
when I worked from home, and now this is prior to me opening up my coaching practice, back
yeah,
in the 2000s, I worked from home, but I got up at 5. I took a shower. I was ready. I was working at 5:30, and
yeah.
I was logging on. I was texting and messaging with people in the UK and also in Asia Pac because they'd see me pop on. They go, "Oh, Rich is up," and so I'd start talking to them. And I'd work till, I'd take about an hour lunch, but then I'd work till about 5 and then I'd sign off. I'd ask my team, do you guys need anything else? I'd go to my boss. Do you need anything else? If you need me, call me on my cell. And I'd go off. Now, granted, I was putting in about, from 5:30 to
Gosh,
5,
yeah.
but it was about 10 or 11 hours. But I worked. I didn't goof around. I
Right.
took I like a 15-minute break to get a cup of tea or something like that. Work from home is so important, but growing people is so important. Now, you have an
Oh, for sure.
example of
I
encouraging
do.
professional growth.
I do. And I like this in two different ways. Adobe is an amazing company that just has such a positive um, culture that really prioritizes this learning and development. They have a thing called Kickbox. So it's Adobe Kickbox. It's an innovative program designed to foster employee creativity and innovation. So if you can imagine, within their company, it provides their employees with a red box containing resources, tools, and a prepaid credit card to help them develop and test their ideas.
Yeah.
So they've thought it all through and they have a path. And I thought about this because the impact is shocking. It
Wow.
empowers the employees to pursue innovative ideas, like way out ideas, enhances their problem solving and creativity. And it also fosters a culture of continuous learning and experimentation and encouraging personal growth. You know what is amazing is they do that for us.
Oh,
We've
wow.
been, we've been a professional partner of theirs since the very beginning of New Renew. And the amazing that they do for us is they train us on every single one of the programs. There's videos, there's booklets, there's little tests you can take, little things you can do. And they're providing that to my employees. So this whole concept of continuous growth is carried over to us. And so in my book, Adobe.
There you go.
There
And
you
you
go.
swear by it. I mean,
Yeah.
they're a company that not only gives you a great product, they give you a great experience, and they stand behind their product. Not too many companies do that nowadays. So,
Right, right. Absolutely. So give us number four.
number four, and our last one is you need to promote work-life balance and employee well-being. And this ties into what I was talking about before. As a business, address the importance of work-life balance and overall employee well-being in creating an attractive company culture. Advertise that. A lot of businesses, when they have a careers page, they don't really talk about what it's like to work there. Actually
Yeah.
have testimonials from employees, what it's like. Because when people are looking for careers or looking for an open position, they want to see the office. They want to see what it's like to work there, the people that work there.
And I've always thought to myself, why don't you take people on a video tour?
Yes.
Oh, just take them into the office
Yeah.
and meet Sarah and meet John. And, what are you doing today? Oh, well, I got this and that. Just you can feel everything.
Yeah.
And I think people would be so much more interested in your company
Yeah,
with
and
that feeling.
it's not highly produced. It's like you with an iPhone walking around the office and just tapping people on the show. Here, we've got Susan over here. Hey, Susan, what are you doing? Oh, what is this for? And you just say, "What are you working on?" And just do that, and you get this camaraderie. You also
Yeah.
discuss initiatives on your site or wherever, advertise them on YouTube, such as flexible working hours, remote work options, wellness programs, and mental health support. A lot, some people don't react well to pressure and they need an outlet, and having a wellness program, a gym membership, if you work from home, I told companies, for people that work from home, buy everybody a treadmill. I go, how much is a treadmill? Like $1,000. Go buy. We're going to buy you a treadmill. We'll have it delivered to your house. Do you want
Yeah.
do you want to go cycling, or do you want a treadmill? And just buy a Peloton. Here you go. I go, that costs nothing to a company, and just
Right.
use it as a way to attract top talent. That is working from home.
And when you're thinking about like flexible work hours, we're not talking about drastic
Yeah.
change. You have work to do, so you have to be in the mode of working hours. But we have people who start at 7:30 at our
Yeah.
company, and they work until 3:30. I see them come on and do a little something, something, but that's about where they are. I see people who come in at 9:30.
Yeah.
But they have no problem working late. 5:36, they're fine. They're comfortable with that thing. We also have working moms and dads
Yeah.
who have to go and pick up their child. And we just say, fantastic. Have
Just
fun.
leave
See you in a
them there.
minute.
Leave them
Yeah,
at the
don't leave them at school.
You
Don't.
just leave them there.
Don't be that parent. Don't be that parent. But that's
No.
flexible, right?
BJ, you're absolutely right. I mean, I suggest, I keep maintaining this. The company that does the four-day work week is going to attract the best talent, because
Yes.
when you're telling your employees, you get a 3-day weekend with us, but we want you to work 4 days, 10 hours a day. You're going to get your 40 hours in, but you get Fridays off. You're gonna have a line out the door, like at the Apple store when they sell a new iPhone. Yeah, people want you to work for you because you have a 3-day a 3-day weekend. Or a lot of companies are now doing work from home Friday, and during the summer we quit at noon. And you get 3 to 4 hours off. Do you know what that says to your employees? Is that we care about you, and we want to give you this little present during the summer, because we know you've got your kids. We know you want to get out and enjoy the sunshine and stuff. Well, not in Arizona. It's hot there. But
No, too hot.
it's too hot. But you want to enjoy the sunshine and everything.
Yeah.
If you were a company that did something like that, what hit? Everybody thinks like the 40-hour work week, you got to work from 9 to 5, Monday through Friday, da 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 da. And if you're a company that can be flexible, do it. So,
and talk about mental health support.
Yeah.
That's mental health support.
Exactly.
That and encouraging. We had one person who had extreme anxiety. Definitely relaxed a ton once he worked for us, but he had big anxiety. As an employer, I can't say you need to go get help, but I did have a phenomenal other employee who's a mentor of his say, hey, listen, you know that we pay for, mental health services. Our insurance pays for mental health services, or, whatever. Consider that. Why don't you do that? Because you're phenomenal. You're like the best. Oh, he's a different person, and That's encouraging. Definitely love it. What's a good example of that, though? Like,
Well,
what type
a
of
great
company do
example,
you
one
think?
example is Salesforce.
Oh,
Sales-
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
they offer flexible working hours, remote work options, and wellness reimbursements for activities like gym memberships and fitness
Oh,
classes.
wow.
It
Yeah.
also has a robust EAP, which is the Employee Assistance Program that provides mental health support and counseling services. So if you do feel overwhelmed, if you do feel anxiety like your employee does, they do have these things open.
Yeah. And you know what is amazing about Salesforce is that the employees report high job satisfaction and reduce stress because of these things that are happening. Salesforce constantly rates, has high ratings for the best workplace. And that's so cool. They're a great
Yeah.
group.
What's
Definitely.
another example we've got, BJ?
In the music industry, Spotify emphasizes work-life balance through so many different programs.
They have like an unlimited pay vacation. They've got flexible working hours, remote options. What is amazing is that they provide to both of the parents extensive parental leave and fertility assistance, mental health support, and wellness programs. They are so focused on us as a family,
Yes.
us as a group of people. So they feel that we're a community, and in the community, everybody's got to help everybody.
Yeah.
So it's just such a great balance. I
Yeah,
love that.
and Spotify also has an employee's benefit from a supportive and flexible work environment. And it contributes to high job satisfaction and loyalty. And see, that's the thing. Everybody goes, I'm just throwing money out the window doing these things. No, you're not. You're keeping your best talent. Nowadays, to replace somebody, it's going to cost a lot of money. It costs $5,000 to $10,000. And that's just to find the person. Then you have lost work productivity for the first 3, 6, 12
Right.
months. And
Training, all the things. It's so expensive. Oh
yeah,
my
and so
gosh.
all of these things, you spend a little bit and you get a lot by holding on to your best people, promoting your best people, and helping your best people when they need help. So we've
And
got
dare
two.
I say, it's good for your mental health. It's
Yes.
good for your mental health too.
Well, we've got two book
Oh,
recommendations. BJ, you got one.
yeah. And this is called The Culture Code, The Secret to Highly Successful Groups by Daniel Coyle. I'm telling you, this book totally, it's just fantastic. It delves in to the elements that create successful group cultures. It's a bit of a read. But it provides insight into how leaders can build strong and cohesive teams and foster that environment that attracts and retains the top talent.
Another one is by Tony Say, Delivering Happiness, The Path to Profits, Passion, and Purpose. In this book, the late Tony Say, he was the former CEO of Zappos. Zappos is a great company to work for.
Yeah.
Shares his insights on building a strong company culture focused on employee happiness and customer satisfaction. Say explains how creating a positive, purpose-driven work environment can lead to personal and business success, making it a valuable read for anyone looking to attract and retain top talent.
Yeah. And I think a lot of people, when it first came out, said, oh, happiness. And,
Yeah.
that it's a soft thing. No. This was a great read. And I got to reread that. That's a good one. Thanks, Rich. That was a good one. And that's a wrap. We invite you to share this episode on LinkedIn, Instagram, X, and TikTok with the hashtag The Best Small Business Show.
And thank you again for tuning in. We say it every time, but we really mean it.
I know.
If this episode has been valuable to you, take advantage of future insights. Subscribe, follow, and share it with other budding entrepreneurs who could benefit from it. Your support helps us reach more people and make a more significant impact.
To learn more and to talk to our team, contact me, BJ Flagg, at newrenew.com for all your marketing needs, and find my podcast partner, Rich G, at richg.com if you want the best business coach to help you grow your business.
And thanks to our editor and producer who makes us sound incredible, Richard Scalzo. Have an unbelievable week, and we'll catch you later.